Hello Maroons, welcome back to LaMaNDi Island Vlogs, where we live our lives every day without regrets. And today I have for you one of the most unique Airbnb experiences that you'll find in Jamaica. It's called River Paradise. It's perfect. It's exactly what I needed now to kind of like calm myself down and chill in preparation for the hectic weeks that I have to come. Thank you guys so much for supporting the last video and the last Airbnb series. Leave a like on the video if you like it. If it's the first time to the channel, consider subscribing. Feel free to leave a comment, drop a like on the video. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to give you guys a tour of the compound. It's a bit more on the rustic side, so it's definitely not an Airbnb experience for everybody, but it's an Airbnb experience that I know a lot of you would appreciate and would want to try it. It's definitely something I love. So I'm going to give you a tour of the compound, show you a bit of what it has to offer, and yeah, let's see how the day takes us. Alright, so they have a number of rooms here. The ones upstairs you would have to use the outside bath, so I opted to take the one downstairs where I get my own bathroom. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to give you a look at what the room is like. So I had a choice as to which room I was going to take, and I took the one that's the first one that's right here. Let me just show you. So I'm just going to show you what the room is like. So this is the entrance. Oh yeah, so this is one of the main reasons I took the room downstairs, because you get your own bathroom. So as I said, it's a bit on the rustic side. It's definitely something that I appreciate and a vibe that I like. So now that I showed you the bathroom, I'm going into the room itself where the bed is. So once you enter the room, you realize that you get a fan, a TV, and this is basically the room. So you get the bed, pillow, a few shelves that you can rest things on, some more artwork there. A nice piece of artwork over my head that I'm going to try my best not to shift, because I don't want them lizard there run out for me. You get a mosquito mesh, because as I said, based on the whole setup, you might find that mosquitoes will come in. So you get a mosquito mesh. There's a bedside drawer here that you could rest some of your things in. And you have the TV. These are things that I'm going to use in the next video. I'm going to cook some food. Nothing too fancy, as I said. Yes, I'm just going to check out the rest of the compound now and show you guys. a lot of chickens here. So this is right outside my room, and there's a next room here that's not occupied currently. This is the one I had. This was the second one that I had the choice to, the possibility of getting. But as I said, I chose this one. Let me just push up the door. No good? Kind of fight or not fight? How are this? Come out to the outside area from the room, and you see this kind of like sitting area. They have like this sitting area set up here, so I'm just going to show you guys that. If you didn't realize by the name, there's a river here. So yeah, this way to the river. Let me just go up to the sitting area that I was mentioning just now. Watch your step. Yeah, this is the basic sitting area. This is definitely somewhere I can see myself like just relaxing, reading a book or answering some emails or having a drink. You move from the sitting area, you have a section here that I think is a bar area, and then a nice porch that you can overlook the river. So let me just show you guys that now. You see that? It's a whole vibe. Ooh, nice cool breeze. A nice bar area where you can sit and play some dominoes or just chill and have a smoke. Nice area. I really appreciate the art finishes that are at this location. You kind of like, what's the word, accentuate the vibe. in the porch area, and this is one of the coolest features of the place, guys. The house is legit around this giant tree. So it's around this giant tree that stretches all the way up to upstairs and covers the house. So that's a whole vibe. And then just look at the porch area, the view from the porch area. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Then I guess they have another sitting area over here where you can just chill. Most definitely one of the best things here is the river view that you get. It's amazing. Look at the river. It's nice, and it stretches all the way up there. The owner was mentioning to me just now that normally it's a bit deeper than this, but they had some rains previously, and as we Jamaicans know, especially when they come from the country, when rain fall, river come down, and when river come down, it carries a load with it. So a lot of material was dumped into the pool area. Alright, so we're going upstairs now. You take the staircase. Here's the tree that I was showing you from around the next side. Then you come up. There's some more rooms here. You come around into my favorite area, which is the kitchen area. The kitchen is fully stacked. You get to use the utensils here. I'm definitely going to be up here. I'm going to be up here preparing dishes for you maroons. So yeah, so basically this is it. This is the kitchen area with all the pots that you can use. Here's the stove. It's kind of a communal vibe kitchen where everybody that's staying here can come and use the kitchen and prepare dishes that they want. Definitely going to be preparing some dishes in here, maroons. Let me take you guys down to the river. Watch your step. Whoa, bro, this is awesome. Look at the river. The river go all the way around us up. It's crazy. The river is definitely a vibe. Like, I'm going to have to try to see if I can cook something by the river for you guys. It's crazy. And you know, I have an idea as to what I'm going to try to cook by the river for you. But stay tuned for that video. The owner and I were talking just now for the better part of 45 minutes. He was just, you know, telling me about how the place normally runs and how COVID has affected business for them. Based on how he explained, if it wasn't for COVID, I wouldn't be able to get a room. I would have to come and set up a tent or sleep on a hammock or something of the sort. As to how business would be booming. It's crazy the effect COVID had on businesses like these, especially in the tourism sector. So basically he was warning me about the dangers of the river, and if you're a Jamaican and you're growing in the country, you know exactly what he's talking about. Like when we call it river come down, basically when there's rain in the hills and then all that water flush down. He was just explaining to me how high the water rises, and normally him say the water would have leveled off over the bank over there, so the water would have about this high. He has like this stick at the base of the house. I'm going to show you where the stick is, and he says that's where the water rises to in extreme situations. I mean, they have precautions set in place. You see this wire here? So the wire runs from down the river down there. You can see some right there. The wire runs here and it goes all the way up onto under the house. This is what you call a grind. Yeah, this is what you call a grime. What this does, it's packed with stones, and it helps to mitigate some of the water damage, as instead of the water coming up against a flat surface and pushing it, what the water does, it goes in between the rocks that are inside the grime, and that lessens the effects of its power. So yeah, those are some safety precautions. As we said, it runs from here, so go right up to under the house and go to the next side of the house. Crazy. Anyways, I come go back up. I'll show you which part. Let me just show you guys where the the water level rise to. So you see this little stick right here? As I'm touching this stick, he says this is where the water normally rises to. And that's where the water is now. So the water would rise up out of the riverbank and come up on until it reaches here. And that's crazy, the level that this river, right? So I'm gonna just go up now, get ready to prepare something to eat, probably go to the river, go chill. Anyways, it's been a long day. I haven't eaten from morning, so I'm just going to wrap up the video here, guys, on this beautiful porch area. So guys, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in for this video. If you're interested and want to see more videos, ensure that you drop a like on the video. Let's see if we can get this video to 100 likes. Depending on how I feel, I'll have probably 2 or 3 videos at this location. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in again. And remember my rules: in every single thing that you do, patient, exercise humility, and always be consistent. So that's patience, humility, and consistency. See you in the next video. We're breaking all the rules. Our signs don't matter. Immigration issues trying to move out with you. I'm going with you. We'll hate to see you go. This time we just go slow.